honor for
Hello there. Hi, Echo. How you doing? A test. So don't mind me. At least I know the Twitch one works. There. Cool. Twitch dead. Last time I had endless amounts of issues. Now everything's okay. Ish. We'll wait for the frames to chill. It is afternoon. It is officially past 12, so I suppose that actually counts as afternoon now. Hey Gib, hello there. Borderlands for the win. I'm trying to finish the first Borderlands because I've never done it. When does 4 release? Doesn't 4 release like... When does 4 release? I'm gonna try not to alt-tab out of the stuff. September, you say? Hmm? 12th of September. So come. 12th September. Hey Noel, how do you do? I believe it should be 9 p.m. where you are, correct? Pretty sure. Goodbye. Love you. Work. Job's done. Yes, me lord. Okay, I have to get here. But hold on. How much do I actually still have to do? New Haven County. Oh, this is back this way? What? Both of these seem to be back this way. Okay, let me do that. King Wee Wee. Sure. How's everyone doing today? It's Monday. How was your weekend? Let's ask that question. How was your week? I hear people grunting here. Okay. Not ideal. Pistol's weird.
I got something for you.
What do you have for me? Because I have death for you. Whoa. Hey, boys. Oh. Nerd alert. The weekend was fine. Need more sleep? Don't we all, huh? Don't we all just want more sleep? I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't sleep well either. I don't know. There was this thing I watched on YouTube Shorts where, and it makes sense. It focuses heavily on like a meditation kind of thing. Wake Me Up Inside. Is that the song of the day? Hell yeah. Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. By the way, that's almost considered a classic. I just want people to understand that is almost considered a classic now. So, you know, if you didn't know before, you do now. Sorry for AFK? No, don't apologize. Listen, if you guys are busy living your life, don't apologize. Like, no. Don't do that thing. King Wee Wee. Yep. King Wee Wee under the tree. What the? What? Man had ultra instinct. Sure. The headshot doesn't make sense, but the body shot does. Any more? The little people. The mini psychos. How do you do Ginger Ninja? This is not a shotgun. This is classified as a sniper rifle. Can I see my quest list? Yes, you may. Did I get Sledge's shotgun? It's garbage. I've got these two, and then I'm gonna go meet Crazy Earl. I've collected everything possible in the town so far. I hope. Hate that. Ah! Wait, come back here. How many of you? Ow. That's good to you, as long as you're doing good. What? Do that. Okay, while you guys go and fight them, I'll just be over here minding my own business. Don't you worry about me. I need more ammo. I will be with you in a hot second. Hold your horses. Oh! Off with your head. Yeah, I killed your buddy and now I killed you. What now, huh? Yeah, didn't think so. No. That's not how that works. Yeah, weekend was okay. I will say that much. You know what I'm finding? Oh, right. There was a bit I was gonna lead into. It's not so much a bit. What character am I? I rolled a D4 and it landed on a 1, so I'm playing the soldier. I'm playing Roland. So the reason I think a lot of us struggle to sleep is because we consistently so the big thing, the reason I think a lot of us struggle to sleep is because we don't differentiate. It's been a little hectic. My housemate's dad's been schizo, so I had an interesting weekend observing an entire family breakdown. Oh my goodness! Does the father have medication, and did he take the medication? That's the big thing. That can be managed with medication. So I think that's the big thing. Did he take his medication? Because otherwise, yeah, schizophrenia is rough. Hey boys, here. We're with you now in a hot second, chat. Are you dying? You're not dying quick enough. Ah! Explosive and shocking ending for him. Anyway. Right. So, back to my monologue. So, I saw something on YouTube Shorts about why we don't sleep well and how we don't differentiate between when sleep is sleep, work is work, and life is life, right? And I think the big thing for a lot of us is that we struggle so much with he's 66 and had to get sectioned like forced health. Ah. Moth looking me, though he will blind me. Uh-oh. Good luck with that one. Yeah. I think we just have this lifestyle consistently where when we go to bed, we're thinking about work. When we eat, we're thinking about sleep. When we're working, we're thinking about eating. And our focus is not always on the same thing. I found it kind of philosophical. I don't know if I'm in agreement with a lot of that, but it's very difficult in this lifestyle when you have consistent, like, things you need to do, especially when you're an adult, right? Adults are, we all are just so busy. Adults are always busy, right? I shouldn't be laughing about murdering all these individuals, you know. They're people too. But also at the same time, haha. Haha. But yeah, I just found it real interesting, chat. Like, we just don't... We as human beings just don't put ourselves in, like, a self-care routine. And we really should start doing that. So I try and shut off with work and all that ish. But let me tell you, that's also not... It's also really not happening. I think it's because we also like things to flow correctly. And we are so in tune with things not working. That, hold on. I just want to make sure everything's working there. That, we want stuff to just flow concurrently, and if it doesn't flow, we're just in a consistent state of panic. Consistent state of panic. Anyway, enough.
Marcos means quality at a great price.
Quality at a great price. Is that according to you, or is that according to your people? I get it. It's such a deep topic. There are not black and white statements on things, but I do believe meditation will fix a lot of what you're saying. The problem is with meditation, and it's not a problem. I want people to understand this. It's not a problem. Our brains are just like so supercharged at the moment with how we want things to like go, and I think most of us live in a constant state of panic where if things don't work the way they're supposed to work, then you go, oh boy, I'm about to get lambasted and all of that stuff. I'm pretty sure these are also the crystals I need, right? There. Goodbye there, Gib. Have a good one. Yeah, these are definitely the crystals I need, so we're in the correct place for this. We're waiting. We're a little late. Going through a lot right now. I think a lot of us are just like... It sounds horrible, but I think a lot of us are like teetering on the edge of a nervous breakdown. Let's be real here, okay? And I think this speaks volumes to other people as well, not just like myself and, you know, some people in chat. Oh my gosh, not these things. Hate them. I really do think a lot of us are teetering on like a nervous breakdown, and we are 100% on the verge. But you know, see, like now, I'm gonna fucking have a nervous breakdown. You feel negative things send your mind off trails. Meditation puts your mind back in the driving seat. Meditation is powerful. I think we don't give meditation the respect it needs. You know what I mean? This other thing. Hold on, chat. I'm also about to have a nervous breakdown over here. Let me just see. Well, yeah, remember, here's the thing about making time. You can take just 10 minutes of your day where you're sitting doom scrolling through TikTok or watching a YouTube video, you know? And just realign and focus. That's the best way to do it, you know? Yeah, gaming helps, but like, and also though, gaming is a form of addiction. And look, I'm a gamer, I'm a content creator, I love my games, and my games take me away from reality, right? But it's also a form of addiction. You can get addicted to playing games because it gives you a sense of escape from reality, right? And this is going to sound deeply profound. I want people to understand this. It's coming from a place of love, but I fully understand where people come from when they say they're addicted to gaming, and some people don't understand how to differentiate between, you know, having a healthy gaming time and being thoroughly addicted to games, right? And it's the same with like cigarettes and alcohol and all of that stuff. You can have a problem with this stuff. Meditation helps you, you know? Exactly. It's like Coke. Coca-Cola is really bad for you. It's an addiction. That's a sugar addiction. Sugar is bad. I had this argument yesterday with people. Sugar is terrible for you. Don't at me. Yes, your body does need sugar, but the processed sugar is the problem. But anyway, coming back to meditation. Anything can become a crutch, just how meditation can be addictive. Yeah. The thing is, I think it's also a case of we as humans want some form of comfort zone, right? We all want a comfort zone. We don't always want to be challenged. Let's be real here. No one on this right mind on the earth, and people can tell me what they want. You don't always want your day to be ridiculously challenging, right? Some days, we just want an easy day. We do. We do. We want an easy day. And, yeah, it's just one of those things where sometimes you're tired, you're not in the mood for things, and it can have such an adverse and negative... Ah! Hold on. I will return to my monologue in a hot second. You missed. What does that make you? A nerd? How are you not dead? Eh. I know how to deal with you at least. Keep taking that, but I'll likely sell it. David Goggins is that guy though. He knows it. His brain has learned to crave it. That's the thing. Anything that puts you in a form of comfort and happiness is what we are like attuned to. I sound like a psychologist, but this is just like human observation, right? You can put two and two together. You don't have to be a psychologist to understand what we want as people. You don't have to be a psychologist. I will find this repair kit. Don't you worry. Oh yeah. Anyway, coming back to what I was saying. So, I think we are all on like a consistent fast pace. Everything has to be done immediately or there's consequences. And because this world of ours is so high speed, everyone wants everything now. This second. It must be given. Otherwise the planet will suffer. You know, the whales will drown. And I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. To me, it's just a case of we need to find ways to try and put ourselves just in a better position of looking after ourselves. And we don't do that. Out of the pain, bigger the peace, too much comfort, pain becomes unbearable, and eventually comfort is painful. Yep. That's why a lot of people say they can easily make it alone. And yeah, but even loneliness becomes a comfort, if you think about it. Are you going to give me sass, buddy? Are you dying? Could you die faster? You're all killing me! I love that we can have these deep, meaningful conversations while murdering people. You know, chat deep, philosophical conversations, you know, about humanity and all that stuff while murdering, you know, people. It's amazing. I love it. Don't let... One day the internet will clip this, and I will be cancelled as such, but... You know. Until that day... Anyway. Coming back to it. Yeah, I just think we need to learn how to just give ourselves a little bit more of a break and actually just focus on actually having that break. You know, like even if you go on holiday, that one email that just pops up on your phone, and you think, I'll quickly sort that mail. You know what I mean? I'll quickly sort that mail. That was easy. Like that, nerds! What the? Hold on, I'm being philosophical. Hold on. Yeah. There it is. Thank you. Okay. Sometimes you go tactically down. Yeah.
All right, we got guns over here.
Do we now? Ooh. I'm gonna drop a gun here. Why I got what the freaky frack? How do I have so many? +2 to impact skill, +3 to metal storm skill. This looks ridiculous. This looks redonkulous. This looks redactulous, you know? Anyway. Look while I be working, no worries. Okay, something broke on my end. Uh-oh. Do I take this? What do I currently have on? 1 to impact skill, 2 to metal storm. This has 2 to impact skill. Oh yeah. No, I'm definitely no. No way. That's so much better. That's just so much better. You kidding me? Oh my gosh. I really need to find a station and sell. Not even picking up money. Money is for nerds. Okay. I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just here now. I'm just existing in this existential crisis we call life. And also, we are definitely in the wrong timeline, chat. I want to point that out. We are most definitely in the wrong timeline for stuff. So everyone, give me a second. Okay. What is going on here? Take that, losers! But yeah, we are most definitely in the wrong timeline for a lot of stuff, honestly. And I don't want to be a negative Nancy about stuff. I don't. But yeah, we're just in the wrong timeline for a lot of things. I mean, who wants to live in a timeline when they took away Tazos, man? I know there's bigger problems in the world, but it all started with the removal of Tazos, and no one is going to convince me otherwise. Not a single person is going to convince me otherwise. When Tazos were removed, the world went downhill. What's that? Damn nerds. Anyway, while all this madness is going down, I'm murdering everything in sight. Are you at least keeping well, chat? You guys at least looking after yourselves, doing cool things, being the cool individuals you are? I just want to know. That seems to be up there. Now, how am I going to get... I think it's up here. Can you let me go up here, please? Why did you go weird with the parkour, man? Alright, I made it up there the first time, can't make it up there again. Interesting. Very interesting. Makes sense, right? What the fuck? Dude. I get there the first time. Can't do it the second time. Nope. Okay. I might be here a while, so... Oh, no. What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, that makes... I've been projecting upgrading a bike, a 2000s bike with a 1 to 11 speed. So. There we go. Bloody hell. It's been a fun project, but that's cool. That's really cool. I like that. It sounds awesome. And it sounds like a fun project. I don't have any like personal restoration projects. I'm just like here. I don't have any personal restoration projects. A lot of personal YouTube projects. But, you know, YouTube project is a thing on its own. Okay, well, he just blew up. Pistol is funny. Oh no! These guys all sound like Deadpool dying. I wonder if it was just Nolan North doing all of the bandits. Wouldn't surprise me, honestly. Been learning a lot. Never done bike maintenance or builds before. Usually into pieces and skateboard. But you see, that's like something new, and you're enjoying it, right? Like, that's awesome. And in like literally all honesty, that is super awesome to see. And you're just having a good old time, just doing your thing. And that you know, no one can take that away from you. That's the big thing that we need to learn in life. Is like you're doing your own personal projects, and no one can take that away from you. No one. Which is like the greatest thing ever, right? Uh-oh. They're opening the way for me, but I'm too busy knifing, because this makes sense, right? Okay, that task is done. What task is there? Uh-oh. Huh? Something like that. The shotgun is stupid. Super booster. I mean, I'll take it, but I like to sell it. Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, that was easy. Okay. I don't want to see here, because what did you leave behind? He's healthy? I see that. Alright, please tell me it's something good.
Always nice to get resupply.
Oh. Oh. I suppose I'll take it for selling purposes, but oh. Okay, where is that robot? Let's go back and help the robot. That was okay. It does? It has hidden abilities? What? So should I be wearing this thing? Okay. Has terrible shield capacity? Yeah, I can see that. Oh, well, let's run with it a little bit and see, you know. No harm. I can always just swap back out if I need to. This way. Uh-oh. I'm really over leveled for it. I'm doing all the side quests. So, suppose it makes sense, right? Okay, thank you. What hit me? Badass, my ass. Okay, I can go and turn these in my life. Yeah. So some of these are like meant for like my level or a little bit earlier kind of thing. So it's not really ideal at the moment. It's very interesting how actually over leveled I am for this. If I'm being 100% honest, but you know, why not? Dude, I was hovering over the other thing. Please don't lie to me. What is this? Longbow grenades. Teleport to their destination and explode. You know what? I like that you don't have enough room. Makes sense. Okay. Let's see here. All of you can go. Sniper rifle, I can go. The quest first thing into New Haven. It be getting switched by now. Ah, okay. This pistol is really... What is this thing? Yeah! High chance to light enemies on fire. What even is that? What is that? Okay, I'm gonna chuck these because I don't need them. Do not sell that. Spike Sweeper. Okay, I will sell the rocket launcher because we don't want to use it. This thing minus 55% damage. Why on earth would I want that? So this is 81 damage. This is 157 damage. Even Pestilence SMG. I'm gonna get rid of two. I don't think I need this. Like my current shotgun is obscene. I mean, this is also pretty nice. Where can I find a BitLocker key for a certain someone's PC? Oh no. You can't find it. You can't find it. You have to make a backup of it, and then you do an upgrade. I wanna die. Huzzah! Oh my gosh, look how much I can carry. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I mean, I like this. This is a really fun weapon. The laptop needs to be formatted. Look at this thing. What is this? I want to try this, but I do like this Mad Jack. I will say. I do like this. Oh, wait, no. Didn't I use this before? Wait, no. I think I like the Mad Jack. I'm very indecisive. I would never be able to speedrun this game. Never. I would never be able to speedrun this game. Whoa! I mean, how unfortunate. Oh, man. You hate to see it, right? Oh, you hate to see it. Terrible, terrible tragedy that befell there. Terrible tragedy. Oh, man. Man. Sorry about that, you know? Terrible, terrible tragedy. Wasn't funny at all. We don't laugh at other people's misfortune, especially when they get blown into a jillion pieces, you know? You gotta love the exploding. Now, be nice.
Target hit.
I'm not laughing. I was laughing at a joke. I was laughing at a joke in my head. How do you make water holy? How do you make water holy, chat? You burn the hell out of it. Haha, ha. See? I was thinking of a funny joke. That's what I was thinking. I was definitely not laughing at the misfortune of what happened there, okay? You don't know me. You don't know me. Okay, what even did I get here? The spy. Okay. Corrosive artifact. I just eat this. There we go. Would you like a shotgun to the face? Only $9.99. See, it was a funny joke, chat. It was a funny joke. Okay? That's why I was laughing. I wasn't laughing because of the misfortune. Nope. If you haven't made a backup of the BitLocker key, you have to format the machine. And there's no way to find it on the Microsoft website. You can try. The spy is a crit SMG. I spy with my little eye. You're proving a point? No. If she's smart, then sure. Let her find it. Go for it. Uncle Google has where she gets her questions. That's perfectly fine. I am telling you, unless you've made a backup of the key on a USB or a physical printed out copy or something like that, you will not be able to recover the BitLocker key. Your machine is also not a Microsoft. You might be able to fast travel to Crazy Earl. Where's he? He's over here. Nah, I want to walk because I want to see if I miss anything. I am saying it right now. As someone who has done this a very long time, unless you have made a proper backup of the key, you will not be able to do BitLocker. Nah, people are clever. Let them figure it out. I ain't doing shit. Let them figure it out. Whoa, I made it through there? What? I thought this wasn't gonna get through there. No! Oh, well, my point was almost proven right. Okay, well. Walking is best. I like. Whoa! What the freaky frack? Keep everything reloaded. This pistol is weird. I don't know how to feel about this thing. I mean, shocking. It works, but also at the same time, it's a weird pistol. Hella speed tech running. Yeah, but you know what I would love? I would love to actually like sit and watch that. You know what I mean? I would love to sit and watch how people do that. What was that? I couldn't hear you over you getting shot. Try again. What? No one kills my buddies but me. Some friend you are. Imagine trying to kill your buddy. Whoa. What was that? Can't hear you. Speak again to me. Speak in a language I understand. Death. See? They understood the language, chat. They understood the language of death. It really does just sound like Nolan North dying the whole time. And you know what? I'm here for it. I am. I'm all here for it. It's just Deadpool sounds the whole time. Hold on. I need to... I walk the Century Street, the boulevard of... Wait, hold on. Do I have the right one? I walk alone. Is that the song I'm thinking of? It is this... okay, I just couldn't get the correct lyrics. I haven't listened to that song in an age. I'm not even kidding. I literally didn't. I haven't done that. Imagine one of the small men just sneak up on him while he's paused. Luckily when you're paused, I think it actually does pause the game. This isn't Fallout. Although, what did I just pick up? Oh, I never bought the grenade! You know, when you've been doing YouTube and gaming as long as I have, at one point or another, you would think, oh my word, this thing's not doing the thing either. Oh, it's just a typical Monday. You don't need grenades because you're the bomb. Aww. Whoa! Damn it, where'd you come from? Oh, you're tanky. Ah, stop biting me, bad dog! I don't consent. Motherfucker. Those dogs just came out of nowhere. Just ate my butthole. I didn't even consent to the butthole eating. I mean, what? Who said that? Couldn't have been me. The dog just wanted to lick my face. Bad dog. No treat for you, Doji. Bad dog. You know, I wanna point it out. In these kind of games, I don't actually expect jump scares, right? Those things barreling around the corner, that's horrifying. That honestly is just legitimately horrifying. Like, I know this is not a horror game. Don't get me wrong, right? I know this is not a horror game. But that's pretty horrifying if you really think about it. Like, horror games in general, you know, horror games in general, you expect the monster to come barreling around the corner, right? And yeah, it still gets you. Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course. You know, it still gets you. But, like, come on. Hello, Crazy Earl. That's what I hear. Crazy Earl when he was crazy and Earl. Not just Crazy Earl. There's more skag vomit around back of Crazy Earl's shack. There is? What? Oh. Whoa, +8 combat rifle regen. What? What was that? Anyway. So yeah, what was I talking about? I was talking about penises, right? That's what we were talking about? Chat, were we talking about penises? No, probably not. I would still like to know how Markiplier's video hasn't been taken down. Like after all these years, not that I want it to be taken down. I don't like the way you guys run. I want to point that out. Dude, how have I gotten held the shotgun from level 13 and it's still... Good loot farm. Over to the right is the entrance of the map of the container. Oh, okay. I'll go look for those. That's insane. Like all of these things, that's some really good loot, yo. But anyway, who said this isn't a horror game? I mean, the world is pretty horrific, but, you know, it looks like everyone has a good time here, you know, running over each other and, you know, I don't know. What else? Running over each other. Apparently banging each other's moms, according to this game. I don't know. Sounds like Call of Duty stuff to me. Also in the Skag Gully. Oh my good. Some really, really good stuff here. I need to destroy these piles a little bit more. You want a random work call? Good. Good. Ah. Oh. Okay, I can't get up there. I mean, what do I want? I'm looking on the top of the house for stuff. You're actually the bad guy. Those suckers were just having fun with each other. Say it ain't so. Am I the villain? Good lord, I knew it. My villain arc starts. Now I just need to go to Japan, into a forest. That was a bad joke. I apologize. One left and a claptrap. I will find everything here before I leave. Recommend go left first. Okay, got it. Let me go back and I'll go left first. That was a bad joke, Chad. I apologize. But any is fine. No, I will go with your recommendation. You are the speedrunner. I listen to the speedrunner and the person who knows most about the game. But I first need to pee. So I'll be right back. So tell me, are you guys looking forward to Borderlands 4? Legit. Borderlands 4, I think I'm gonna wait a year first time as I did Borderlands 3. Does anyone know what is up with all the hate about the new terms of service? Like, some say it's spyware, others say it's not, and almost every game has it. Terms of service basically has stuff in it saying don't mod, don't criticize the game, and all the hella left-wing, anti-speech and anti-consumer TOS things. And Borderlands 2 was free on Steam, and TOD applies to all games, and that's all happening before Borderlands 4. But a lot of people say terms of service has always had the spying-related stuff in anyway, and people just trying to hard-focus bad things. Yep. Here's the thing about saying bad stuff about a game, or criticizing a game. Let's rather put it like that. Criticizing a game. You buy a product with a certain amount of expectation. And as a consumer who spends their hard-earned money, you have a right to deliver an opinion about said product that you bought with certain amount of expectation. So a supplier of said product cannot legally give you issues about your right of speech. But there's hatred, and then there's... Hold on, I'm dealing with that garbage. There's criticism that can be constructive, and then there's criticism considering hatred, right? Now, the big thing about hating a game versus giving constructive criticism is, I think, where people want to draw the line. However, people are allowed to hate on the game. If it's not their thing, it's their right. Oh no. It's their right to deliver an opinion. Now, I'm not saying that you can, hate on the game and hate on the people making it and whatnot. The thing is, but people are going to do that regardless. But to put it in a terms of service for a consumer to say you can't criticize a game is a problem, because that directly impacts freedom of speech. So legally, you cannot do that. The other spying stuff and things like that, I'm not too privy about it, to be honest with you. But in all honesty, I think games, and it's more AAA companies that are doing it, right? It is more AAA companies than indie game companies doing these ridiculous kind of things where they're having all these terms of service and they're saying, no, your game doesn't belong to you, and all that dumb stuff that's happening in the gaming industry. So while AAA companies are trying to, make consumers look stupid and essentially driving sales down, indie game companies are coming out and be like, yo, guys, these are games. It's meant to be a fantasy thing. It's meant to be fun. Whatever happened to games just being fun and just being commercially available and just for everyone to just have a good old time? What happened to that? What the hell is here? And that's where I think the AAA companies that have got all these publishers and things differ from indie game developers, where AAA companies are trying to squeeze every bit of monetization and whatnot. And to a point, and I'm not playing devil's advocate here, to a point I understand they have a large amount of developers, large amount of people working for them. So they are trying to ensure that, one, the company doesn't go under, but two, they don't have to fire a lot of people because the company's just not making money. However, the way they're going about that is going to make them go down, is the thing. And that's what they're not understanding. Ostracizing and alienating your customer base is probably the worst thing that you can do ever. And that's what people just don't seem to understand. You know what I mean? So I get it. And I get, obviously you need to make more money. But to tell people, no, you don't own your game, is probably the most ridiculously stupid thing that you can do. Literally. That is the most ridiculously stupid thing that you can do. You pay for that game. You paid people for their service. That's your game. And I'm like, huh? Huh? Why? Why you got to be this way? So, yeah. That is, I don't know. The like I said, the gaming industry in and of itself is in a bad spot at the moment. And I don't think there's much going to change unless people like actively just go, you know what? Nah, we don't like this, bruh. How do I get up here? Do I gotta go around? I feel like I gotta go around. If buying isn't ownership, piracy isn't stealing. That's how people see it now, right? If you don't, exactly, right there, exactly what you say. Oh, did you see that speedrun tactic, Ninja? Did you see that? Are you proud of me? Did you see me just do that? That's a speedrun tactic right there. Oh, I feel great. Oh, that'll be the only speedrun tactic I pull here. Anyway, sorry, I just had to speak about my unbelievable skill there. Anyway, no, you guys are right. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. I'm not condoning piracy. I wanted to be pointed out that this is not one of those revolutionize, bring, you know, knives and pitchforks and stuff all over the internet. That's not what I'm doing, right? But the gaming industry at the current moment, especially on a AAA perspective, is in a terrible state of affairs. Literally. What's up, nerds? Oh, no. Sucks to be you, huh? What do you mean there's too many? Yo. And I think what's so amazing about like some of these big corporate like gaming companies, right, is that their CEOs are doubling down on this bullshit. And then Ubisoft wonders why it's like in the state that it is. And I'll give you a practical example of how much better Ubisoft got. And it's going to sound horrible to say this, so please forgive me. But I'm going to give you guys an example of how much better Ubisoft got when they finally started getting their heads concaved in, right? And again, this is not propaganda. This is nothing like that. I just want people to understand. Ubisoft sold, or not sold, but they gave the rights of Uno, like the literal Uno card game, or not the actual card game, but the little platform that everyone plays Uno on, you know, to a smaller company to develop and continue with the support and stuff, right? In that short space of time that particular little company has had Uno, it fixed a NAT translation bug that had been plaguing Uno since the start, all the way back in 2016. They fixed it in less than a month of owning Uno, where Ubisoft had it and did fuck all with it. So now you want to tell me... Can you just bug off, please? I'm trying to have a conversation. There you go.
Target hit.
Am I on proficiency level 10? Hey, ho-bam! Get out of here. Anyway. So you want to come and tell me Ubisoft is not doing good things? Nah. Or Ubisoft is doing good things. And all because what? Their CEO was like, oh, but you guys don't own your games. Remember the dude to fix GTA loading screen? Exactly! I don't know, chat. I don't know. These big conglomerates are just like terrible. Terrible. And it's all of them. It's literally all of them. I mean, let's be real here. The only reason Blizzard is still going is because of World of Warcraft. Right? That's it. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. How are you not dead? Ooh, please don't tell me I swapped that out. Oh. Anyway. To me, it's just amazing how these big conglomerates have this massive opinion about, you know, people should be doing this and people should be doing that and whatnot. And it's just like, come on, guys. Games are meant to be fun. They're meant to be enjoyable. They're meant for everyone to just have a good old time. And even then, WoW isn't what it used to be. Very difficult for new players. I will say, I think Classic is decent. But let's be real here. It's the only thing keeping Blizzard alive. It's literally the only thing keeping Blizzard alive at this point. That's it. Diablo 4 is fine, and it was technically a commercial success. But what have they done since with Diablo 4? Let's call a spade a spade. I like Diablo 4, but the game is Diablo 3 reskinned with a little bit of Diablo 2 sprinkled. Oh my lord, was that a badass that I just cleaved in half? What the freaky freck is hitting me from where? Okay, hold on. You got something for me, huh? So do I. It's called an explosive shotgun. Oh! I'll be taking that for selling purposes. You don't need that anymore. So this is where you guys go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, chat. This whole gaming industry thing just being the way it is just, and it's heartbreaking because, like, hello, this was supposed to be. It's heartbreaking because you would think, like, at one point or another, things would eventually come right. Diablo 4 now is a much better game. I will say that. Like, from launch to now, it's a much better game. It is, and it's fun to play, and I would recommend it to people who want like a fast-paced ARPG. But objectively, Path of Exile 1, not 2, and we will get to Path of Exile 2's issues. After the 360 era has been down. Yeah, no, I agree with you. A lot of like newer games kind of suck, but it's strange, right? So I watched this trailer for Davy X Jones, which is a pirate game that plays like Doom. And it blew my mind because I'm like, no one actually thought of like, hey, listen, what if we mix pirates and Doom? And it works. And it's the small little indie studio and it looks amazing. Not that Doom Dark Ages wasn't good. I enjoyed Doom Dark Ages. I know a lot of people didn't enjoy that one that much. I did. I thoroughly enjoyed Doom Dark Ages. I think it's one of the better ones out there, if I'm being honest. But like that comes from an indie studio. I am not excited for GTA 6. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am not. Hey buddy. Listen, I was just coming to loot your chest.
It's time!
Time for what? Time for what? Time for Time Force. That was a reference. But AAA have that Doom title? Yeah, they do. They do. But it's like, it's called Davy X Jones. But it's Doom meets Pirates. It's so good. It's so good. I'm not remotely excited for GTA 6. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I'm not excited for GTA 6 because
You never have enough stuff.
if the indie developer, it will probably be a lawsuit. Well, remember, you can't put a lawsuit in on a game type mechanic. I'm almost 100% sure you can't do this. Davy X Jones, check it out. Davy X Jones. It's on Steam. Just check out the trailer. You'll see what I mean. Whoa! Keep trying to spit at me, big boy.
Oh yeah, that was all.
It looks really good. But I'm more excited for that than I am for GTA 6. Legit. I am more excited for that than I am for GTA 6. I'm not even remotely excited for the new Elder Scrolls game. I'm gonna be real with you, and if they want to, take my stream down and whatnot, I'm a nobody. I'm not, Penguin Zero and Asmongold and all those people, although, some of those people, I don't know. But that's just my opinion. I was gonna use the shotgun to prove my point, but you know what, whatever. how is it that we're getting better? Don't remind me of Middle Earth. They got the revenge system shit patented and never used it again. Exactly. Exactly. And like, that's such a good system as well. It's such a good system as well. Like, we have so much things run behind patents that don't get used. It's like, we don't have a new Duke Nukem game because Gearbox have got the rights. And because they butchered Duke Nukem Forever, they don't want anyone else making a better game. I have no hope for new games unless it's modding community. I will say, from the indie side, I have hope for new games, right? Hades 2. Hades 2 looks godly good. Hades 2 looks insane. And I'm severely looking forward to it. I am. I want to be honest with you. Yeah, Nemesis system. There you go. It looks amazing. Hades 2? Oh my gosh. And it's 3 times bigger than the original. Now, I'm not saying bigger is better, but in the case of Hades, I don't mind bigger is better. I don't, because Hades 1 was insane. And I want to say that so many people were worried that Supergiant were going to miss the mark. No. Hades 2 looks insanely good. It is obscene how an indie game company can make such a good roguelike type of thing. Is Amir's your rifle kind of weak? No, the elephant gun is really good. It's just, it has a chance to crit. I can one-shot a badass if this thing crits. I kid you not. Also, this shotgun that I've had since level 13, it's stupid. Look at that. This is a level 13. The shotgun is stupid. Anyway, sorry, I'm having a good old time here. Anyway, back to us complaining about games. Enter the Gungeon 2. I'm looking forward to that. I am. Oh my lord, that was amazing. This pistol rocks. That shotgun is busted. It's stupid. For a level 13 shotgun, this thing should have fallen off literally half my level by now. I'm level 26, I'm using a level 13 shotgun. And I've yet to find a shotgun that do what this does. I don't know how to speak English, apparently. Oh, there you go. Goodbye. Okay. There's that elephant gun you were talking about. Let me see if I can get a headshot. Hold on. Just need to be better. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Now the shotgun is good. Blast through their sheer shotgun. This elephant gun is good. This elephant gun is classed as a sniper rifle. So stupid. Anyway, back to us complaining about games. I'm not looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6. I'm not. Because Starfield #1 was a disappointment. Starfail, as a lot of people call it. It was an outright disappointment. I played it. It sucked. Then what does Bethesda do? They'll re-release Skyrim, the enhanced ultra super uber mega deluxe edition. You know what I mean? Oh no, what happened, buddy?
Mark!
Before we get Elder Scrolls 6, watch us get another Skyrim remaster. We got an Oblivion remaster before we got Elder Scrolls 6. I want people to understand that we got an Oblivion remaster before we got an Elder Scrolls 6 one. As long as it works, they're gonna keep doing it. That's the thing. People can't let go of the nostalgia that is Skyrim. And you know what, with good reason. I will say Skyrim, for what it was, is a good RPG, right? Story-wise, yeah, I don't know. The main story of Skyrim kind of blows. Oh no, look, I'm happy. I'm not complaining because the Oblivion remaster is great. They did an obscenely good job with it. My only issue is we got that before we got Elder Scrolls 6. But I suppose it's to keep the public happy, right? Until Elder Scrolls 6 comes out. Come on, boy. the fricky frick? What did you say? I really hope you didn't say a slur here, my bro. I don't wanna die. The original original and the fan songs are amazing. So good. It really is, and I will give them credit. They did a fantastic job on the remaster. They did. But why did that remaster look better than Skyrim's remaster? You know what I mean? This is where we're at. The Skyrim remaster should have been godly good. You know what I mean? And then it wasn't. It was a reskin with a little bit of lighting and a whole bunch of other stuff. It was still good. But then they bring out Oblivion. Watch him call you Queso's twin. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them to call me Queso's twin. Because that's who I am, right? I'm older than Queso. I've been doing this longer than Queso. But no. No. I'm Queso's twin. I'll probably say when it goes on sale. Back to work. Much love, Keanu. Much love. No. Komodo is one of our top members. They've got the highest membership tier that I have. All the Skyrim updates with their own board mods and stuff. I have little faith with it and I'm accepted. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not excited for Elder Scrolls 6. I'm not. And there's very little things that's going to change my mind about it. And I never hope that a company fails. I want to point this out. I'm not hoping that a company fails and, they go under and stuff. I just hope that they have, they have the public's best interests at heart, and that they make a game that can be memorable but also fun and not just a cash grab, like kind of what the Skyrim remasters are at the moment. Because that's all it feels like with the Skyrim remasters. It's a cash grab. Like you're updating the things, but in the edition I got, I'm still having the same stupid gameplay breaking bugs that you had in the original. You hope they bring back the old writers? I don't know. I never hope they fail, but Ubisoft kind of needed it. I think Ubisoft really did need to catch a wake up. Back off. Ubisoft needed a wake up, and here's hoping that they'll bounce back from this and that something amazing can come out of it. But has the damage been done enough so that it's over for them? You know what I mean? Has there been too much damage done? And is it even recoverable at this point? That's the thing. Is what they've done with the public and to people and to themselves to the point where it's unrecoverable? Because let's be real here. There hasn't been a good Assassin's Creed for a while. There hasn't. I'll be the first one to say it. Have you ever seen the video about a guy who wanted to transfer his games and went through like 7 different support guys and submitted the same stuff 3 times? It's insane. It's just insane. It's like they what happened to this? What happened to the company? What's that about? What about we cook you? Because you look cooked, my bro. You don't need those legs, right? Didn't think so. Can I have this, please? Whoa! Okay, come on. Give Uncle Rusty some good stuff. 2 to stockpile, 3 to impact, 3 to barrage skill. You know what? I'll take it. Because it's purple, and I like purple. Still haven't found any legendary yet. You know what? I'm actually going to just put that. Although the health regen makes a big difference. I will say that. Health regen makes a big difference. Just give me a second, Chatter. That's for a siren. Gosh darn it. Have I not put this on? Yeah. 9 ammo regen, 2 to stockpile skill, 2 to impact, and 3 to barrage. That's insane. That's insane. That was nuts. I agree. No, I'm sorry. Like I said, I am over this timeline. Chat. It's not even just like just general stuff with the gaming community. It's just like everything in the world. It's just like this timeline is so rough on so many people. It's just, my gosh. We live in such a garbage tier, like, timeline. Just like, is there gonna be a light? Is there gonna be, at any point in time, something happens where things just come right? And I think the honest answer is just no. If we really look at it, no. I don't think, like, where does it get better? What has to happen for the world to, like, you know, get to the point where we're all just, again, at one point or another, just living peacefully? No, there's still a lot going good. Let's be real here. I'm all doom and gloom, right? But the gaming industry is starting to heal, and I think the world is also, despite like some, you know, morons. What the freaky frack? Did you guys just respawn? Did she go to jail for the fraud? A Carrington event, we're gonna have a mini humanitarian reset as 90% of us die. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, did she actually go to jail? Ah, well, that's what you get. That's what you get, right? That's what you get.
Critical, bitch.
That's what you get. Just the wrong people are getting famous. See, here's my thing. I figured out a long time ago that there's only a select few good people that you can, and you have to look at it at a point of hair of a dog. What? Okay. I'm with you there, Ginger. All of us either die or most will. I don't know. Here's my thing. I'm just here on my little corner of the internet, and I'm not saying I'm a good person. I've made mistakes in my life, as we all have. But I've never gone to a forest and recorded a place where, you know, people have unfortunately taken their lives and gotten famous on the internet for it. You know what I mean? I've never done that.
Elite my ass.
You know what I mean? I've never done that and never will. I've never went hawk tour and then, you know, scammed hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. I've never done that. Apparently, according to my local community, I view-botted. So, the more you get off the internet, the better your life will be. What I am trying to do on my little corner of the internet, right, is to entertain people. To give them a sense of, hey, listen, here's some entertainment away from the cuck of the world. Let's just have a good old time, you know? And I think the biggest thing that we can be on this planet, there's a thing we say here in South Africa. We say, don't be cuck, be lacquer. And I think a lot of people don't do that. They like to be cuck. Cuck a cuck is an Afrikaans word, so for those who want to know what it's called shit. You know? Don't be shit, be lacquer. Be good. You know, it doesn't take a lot out of your day to be nice to people and not just be a terrible human being. It really doesn't. Some people actively choose to be garbage. That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't understand how Logan Paul got as big as he did by doing the most obscenely stupid stuff. Cancel culture means nothing. James Charles admitted to texting minors and people still love him. You see, that's my problem. It's a fan base that keeps toxic people in place. It's like Dr. Disrespect, and I'm gonna say it, and I don't give a shit if he sees this or not. That man did something terrible, right? Terrible. And somehow, people are still singing his praises, and I'm like, ah, okay. People are still singing his praises, and people are still watching his dish. And I'm just like, you know, like, what do you do in this world? People who are genuinely trying to make the world a better place get nowhere, right? Genuinely trying to make the world a better place get nowhere. And I'm not putting me on the spot because I'm a piece of garbage according to, you know, most of the people I know. But you know, it boils down to jealousy, you know, chat. I'm just jealous because I'm not them. According to my family, I'm jealous. I'm like, okay.
Funny thing about selling. Everyone needs to buy, but no one wants to be sold. Not everyone has the knack for selling, you know. Take you, for instance. You always accept the price as is. You don't even try to negotiate. If you find that fault, you're going to need a partner who knows how to sell. A partner like me.
Keep saying this. You just went in on the thing. Anyway. Yeah, chat. I don't know. You have standards, your personal other. Here's the thing. I've been doing this a very long time, right? And yeah, I make a joke of people, you know, comparing me to Queso, and you know, it's a joke, right? Queso has done good for himself, and he should be proud, you know. I don't take deep offense to people comparing me to Queso. What I do take offense to is when people tell me that I haven't earned what I've done because I took shortcuts. I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna waste my money on view bots that will never be here. What? So that I can be vindicated by a sub badge or a Twitch badge or anything like that. That's pathetic. And serious therapy would need to be taken. But you know, we don't talk about it. We just assume the worst of the person, and then that's it, right? And then because of that, I'm not invited to events and things like that, and I'm just like, oh, cool. Because then those people, like, where's the proof? That's what I want to know. Because then I'd like to know who hacked my accounts, and where am I getting all this stuff? My internet is being used too much. Get off me! Get off me! Hey man, people can cancel me. You know what? If I never get invited to another South African event, I don't care. I don't care because, and this is not everyone, this is a shoe fits conversation, but someone will clip this out of context. A lot of the South African community people who do content and streaming, and I suppose this is also worldwide, is you're good enough up until you do better, then you are an enemy, and people will go out of their way to make problems for you. They will go out of their way to make problems for you. And then start rumors and stuff. I got sent a random Facebook message from a burner account to tell me I must stop view botting and that individual hopes both sides of my pillows are warm at night. And I'm like, my guy, if I was view botting, nah, I couldn't live with the shame and the guilt. Like, but you know, my issues and local things aside, I'm still going. I'm still going. Despite everything, I'm still here. I am literally still here. I've been doing this 10 plus years. I'm still enjoying myself. I'm still doing the things I love. I'm still making content. A lot of those people that lambasted me are nowhere to be found. So now, hey Fluffy, how do you do? Long time no see. Sorry, I was literally in the middle of my rant. But people who live homeless yet still find peace in their situation, privileged internet users have meltdowns over trivial things. Exactly. It's a perspective thing. What you allow yourself to get meltdown by is up to you. I just think that there are some people that have this whole lot of internet power and fame and stuff, and they use it for literal garbage tier purposes to further themselves forward at the expense of people who trust them. And that's why I tell people the same thing. Don't put me on a pedestal, because someone will find something about me and, you know, twist it and make me out to be a garbage tier person. I'm not saying I haven't made mistakes, but I've not been racist. I don't try and lambaste people where they are, because I want to be a nice person. I want to be a good person. I want to live my life the best I can. What does it benefit me to be terrible to other people? What does it benefit me to be horrible to other people? Nothing. Nothing. Benefits me? Nothing. I'm not going to stand here and tell you guys I'm a saint, that I should run for presidential campaigns and, you know, vote for me and things will change. No. But I've tried to help where I can, and I try to help where I want to in the world. And should I ever be blessed to the point where this is a full-time thing and I make enough money, I will... all I want to do in my life is help the people around me. Help my friends. Help my family. Help people. Also, please tell me if my jokes go too far. Nah, your jokes are fine. Don't worry. We've had worse, believe me. All I want to do is, if I get to that point in my life, is help the people around me and give back. Do charity streams. Do this, do that, do this, do that. And not utilize what people have given me for self... Obviously, let me tell you now, chat. The money would be nice. It would improve my personal life. I would sort the setup of mine out, you know? I would do all the small things. Naturally, when you make enough money, you want to look after yourself too, right? It's natural. It's human. We are wired to do that, right? We are wired to do this ish. However, a lot of those people have the power to do this stuff, and they don't do it. They don't do it. And that's what pisses me off. It's like you have the ability to make things happen for people, and yet, you choose to be garbage. And that's my biggest problem. That's why I get upset that, you know, and I'm not saying he's not doing it now. And everyone deserves a fair chance to, like, make up for their mistakes, right? But I also just feel some people are just terrible human beings, and, you know, the fact that they don't get called out and put in their place, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, you know, fear-mongering and war-mongering. I don't know. I'm too busy being Queso's twin, you know? Anyway, rant over. If anyone wants to add to that, please go right ahead. I think I've spoken enough. And if you think I've spoken garbage, please call me out and we can have a discussion. If you think I view-botted, that's also great. We can talk about that as well. If you think I'm jealous and petty and, you know, tell me as well, you know? It's obviously the jealousy, chat. Come on. Obviously the jealousy speaking. It's all those view bots. It's all those view bots. They're getting in my head. They're making me think different ways. Oh no. It's that YouTube play button, chat. It's that play button I want. Nah, nah. That's the thing. People have a notion to want to have this local as lacquer kind of thing. I no. I'm not saying I'm lambasting all, you know, local community streamers and stuff, because there's genuinely very nice people. It's a small group of individuals that have got a lot of speaking power that make issues. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is, right? That's just how it is. I'm still here. I'm enjoying myself. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I just want to stream. Like right now, I'm playing Borderlands. I got a pretty cool community just chilling here with me. Why did I view bot? Well, you know, I just felt vindicated. You know, I just wanted that Twitch partnership. So naturally, I had to view bot. You know that Twitch partnership that does nothing for you, but you know, I needed to have a chat. I needed to have a check mark to feel vindicated. What do you think about most children and parenting nowadays? Because around me, I only have bad examples in the sense that children are way too spoiled and don't have the. Here's the problem, and I think what was so surreal to me is Jimmy Carr. Now I'm not a massive fan of Jimmy Carr, like in general. I think his humor is pretty crass. What the fuck happened to me? I died and then got second winded. What the hell? Okay, anyway, it was my view botting. So here's the big problem that I have, and I know people will disagree with me. Parents want to be friends, and they don't want to be parents. There's a thing here. If a child is upset, the parent now gives them a tablet or a phone, puts on Bluey or, you know, what's that other weird one? It's not Bluey, it's something else. Coco Melon or something like that. And then they leave the child and they do what they need to do, right? Which is fair, because, you know, being a parent is tiring. But now you're teaching the child that if you're upset, that child gets a tablet, they get this and they get that to keep quiet. They're going to do that the whole time. Oh, this is going to sound horrible. Please forgive me, chat. Literally, but like, and actually just please forgive me for this. I got donered as a child. That's what we call bliksemed, okay? That's what we call smacked. I got smacked as a child when I was disobedient. I never got abused, but I got disciplined. And sometimes, and please, if someone clips me out of context for this, I swear on my view bots. Sometimes a child needs to get whacked because they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. And I think the major thing, the reason why that kind of thing is banned is because some people don't know the difference between discipline and abuse. There's a fine line between the two. Smacking someone until they're blue and purple, not on. Giving them a whack on the ass and telling them, listen, what you're doing is wrong. And I've spoken and you don't want to listen, so now you're going to get mood. There's nothing that doesn't teach a child. Because you can talk and talk and talk and talk. If a child does not listen, actions speak louder than words. But there's a fine line between discipline and abuse. Massively fine line. And some people don't understand how to stop themselves. And it's generational, right? That is a generational thing. Like, Kita and I are not having kids because, one, I don't want to risk her health. She's got endometriosis and she's got it pretty bad. And the last time we went to the doctor, she had to have an operation because of a burst cyst. And with endometriosis, it's a case of if something bad happens, it can be worse for her, and should she be pregnant, I can lose both her and the child. And I can't lose two things in my life that I care dear for, you know? So we came to the conclusion that if she could, and I'm going to do the same, we are going to cut the bloodline off. We are. But I would thoroughly discipline my child. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If my child, and that's why some children are bullies, because they get away with this cuck. They do. They get away with this bullshit. Me? I must find out you're a bully at school. I must find out you are bullying someone at school. Oh my Lord, God beware your little soul. Because what the fuck? Okay, I'm not going to look at that because, oh my Lord, I'll get demonetized in a heartbeat. We don't talk about that magazine, chat. We don't talk about that magazine. You didn't see that magazine, right? Good, chat. We don't talk about that magazine. Anyway. again, it's a fine line, and I know people will disagree with me, and I'm 100%, like, I would put it off as much as I can. But in all honesty, if it would be an extreme case situation if you just don't listen to me. Like, here's my rule. Oh my gosh. Okay, hit me. Hit me, daddy. And now I'm going to kill you, daddy. Thank you. See, he hit me. I asked nicely. It's a tactical down, chat. It's a tactical down. How are you still alive? Surely by now the bleeding would have killed you. Anyway. I have a 3 talk rule. Right? I talk once. Okay, you didn't listen to me. I will be your friend up until you make me be your father. And then you're not gonna like it when I'm your father. You know? I will happily give you all the advice you need in the world. I will love you. I will love you. I will do everything in my power to take care of you. I will do the absolute best I can. And you can come to me with anything. But when I speak to you and you're like being blatantly disrespectful, and yeah, you know, respect is commanded, not demanded. So I don't expect you to respect me 100%, obviously. But I do expect some form of like, yo, I'm still your father, you know, I'm your caregiver. But it is my responsibility to look after you. And that's what a lot of parents also don't understand. And it's blatantly obvious as well with a lot of how some people do, right? Is that parents feel because they've looked after you, they are owed something. What parents don't understand, and people can disagree with me on this, is you chose that responsibility. You chose that responsibility to have that child. It is your responsibility to look after the child, right? Your responsibility. Now, it is not your responsibility to clean the child's fuck-ups. It is not. If they are of age and they fuck up, you did what you could. They are an adult. They must do what they want. You are welcome to help the child. They are still your responsibility. But, and this is going to sound so horrible to say, your child, you are not owed anything by your child. You are not. You're not owed anything by your child. And I think a lot of people don't like that answer. A lot of parents do not like that answer because they feel, yeah, but I did all of this for you. And yeah, thank you. You wanted me. Isn't that your job? Hello? I would expect my child to say the same thing to me. I wanted that child, so I must make sure that that child is taken care of. That child does not have to look after me afterwards. They can choose to, and if they don't, that's on them, right? But I'm not owed that. And I think a lot of people do not like that answer. They just simply don't like that answer. And it's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's a fact of life. Again, controversial opinion, chat. You are more than welcome to chime in and tell me if I'm wrong. More than welcome to chime. We are in a different era of thinking, and you know, I'm not always one for defiance. I try not to be a defiant individual, obviously. But like there also comes a point in time where you're like, you know what? No. No. Just no. Yep. That one. That after everything I've done for you. Yeah, that one. That one grinds on all my gears. Because, you know what? I'm grateful, don't get me wrong. I am eternally grateful for what you've done for me. I will always be grateful. But to use that as a crux to get certain things? Nah, my bro, nah. Nah, bruh, nah. Again, chat, if you feel I'm being unreasonable or terrible, please let me know. Please let me know. I carried you for 9 months. Yeah. See, we've got a lot of like generational trauma going on here. Lots of generational trauma going on here. Am I even hitting those? Ah! What the freaky frack? Fuck off! Oh. Oh no! Just blow him up! Hey, thank you. Oh, jeez. Okay, where's my handy dandy shotgun? Come, nerd! Fuck off, bitch! And now you die too. There we go. It's gonna blow that up before it blows me up. Yeah, no, chat, remember, you were carried in the womb for 9 months. Why does your pistol seem to miss? Because it's a weird one. It's this, what is it called? It's called the Mad Lad or something like that. The Mad Jack. So, it shoots like little zooms, but when it does hit, it does an obscene amount of damage. It's also got a very fast reload time. That's why I'm using it. Also, chat, if you have not hit the subscribe button on YouTube, do the thing. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. And, oh no, what did I do? Where's my shotgun? Put that back there. Thank you. And if you haven't become a member, consider doing that. For the low price of 20 Rand, at least in South Africa, you can become a tier 1 member. That means you get early access to all my videos, be early notified about my live streams, and especially about the video thing. I would love if more people watched the videos early, gave me feedback, that kind of thing. Very confused. Is the mainstream the YouTube one or the Twitch one? Twitch is technically the mainstream, but I'm trying to get people from Twitch over to YouTube. So you can watch on either platform, Fluffy. YouTube helps with watch time and stuff like that. The new video for members was amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. What the freaky frack? Hi, buddies. Oh no, I'm melting, I'm melting. Oh, fetch your money. Yeah, chat, so, yeah, parents. Look. I give this generations of parents grief, but let's be real here. Your parents didn't have a handbook to raise you, right? They are all going on what they've learned, and every generation is trying to learn the best way to raise a child. But guess what? It's because of human personality that there will never be a guide to raise a child, right? Because every single child is different. Yeah, because I got your stream open while starting. No, listen. If you don't finish the video, you don't finish the video, right? You currently have both open on different tabs. That's amazing. Thank you. But now you should become a member. And let me sell this membership on you, chat. Let me sell you this membership. Moomba is a member. Patchy is a former member. Okay, let me sell you guys on this membership. Number 1, you get a boost to your calcium intake. Okay, a 5% bone boost. And believe me, you're going to want that when you're older. Because when you're older, your bones don't work so well. Okay, just saying. And I can't 100% scientifically confirm if this is true. But I have it on good authority that should you become a member, you will get that 5% boost. I will disclaim that this could be scientifically proven or not, so that's up to you. Anyway. Does that help with my muscles? Yes. Yes. 1,000,000% yes.
Always nice to get resupplied.
Again. Might be proven, might not be proven. I don't know. I might get a job this coming month. Nice. Focus on your job. Focus on your finances. YouTube the videos are going nowhere. Guys, the memberships are just there for me to make a little extra money. And for you guys to, you know, have early access to any content I make. If you enjoy the content I make. Like literally, if you enjoy the content I make, then by all means, if you want to support the channel, sure. If not, then, you know, just enjoy the videos. That's all I can ask. That literally is all I can ask. As long as you are enjoying the content I make, That makes me happy. Because then that means I'm at least still doing a good job after all this time. It's been 10 years, chat. You guys don't understand the amount of anxiety that goes into... that goes into, like, being a YouTuber for, like, 10 years, right? Like, being a YouTuber for, like, 10 years. And I'm going, do I still got it? Can I still make good videos after all this time? So, no. I'm being legit serious. If you guys are still enjoying my content after all this time, I can literally only say thank you. That's all I can do. Oh my word, is that a Buffalo Recon? Oh my gosh. Hey Buffalo, long time no see. Hope you're doing well.
To you. That alien vault crap a map you looking for? Crom stole it. He stabbed me twice.
He stabbed you twice. Enjoy watching Queso's twin. There you go. Oh, are we just going with the notion that I'm Queso's twin? That's what we're doing, huh? Okay. You know what? I'll take it. Maybe one day Queso will watch this and I'll finally be vindicated with everything I've done. I kid you not, chat, 10 years. I'm fucking old with this shit. I am old. Doing YouTube for so damn long. I could have my own little spot in the YouTube Hall of Fame for failed channels.
Yep.
Did I get it now? Oh my gosh. Earl needs food badly. Crumbs Canyon. Okay. Crumb killed Vault Keeps. Okay, where am I going? That away. Collab stream with Queso. Queso... What would make Queso want to collab with me besides my ever magnificent beard? Chock-block full of souls. Huh? Gotta go back to work? Have a good one. Rusty growing to be the YouTube uncle. At this point in time, I probably am. Oh, fucking old guy. It's like, hey kids, back in my day, these young whippersnappers, they don't know what it's like. We used to have to edit our videos, not this fancy AI garbage. That might be hard to capture him with only one camera, exactly. You young'uns with all your fancy AI and toilet seats. Back in my day, we used to do prop hunt. We recorded with fraps.
All right, boys, take 'em out. 3 more steps, and I got.
I remember fraps. Oh my gosh. Chat, you don't understand. Fraps back in the day. Good lord. Hey, thank you for the 2 gifties there, Buffalo. Appreciate it, but listen, Buffalo, if you're gonna go on a gifted sub train, go to YouTube and do that. Just saying. Just super saying. Very appreciative, but do that. Chat, fraps. Oh my goodness. You wanna talk about a software that used to eat hard drive space? Chat. Get off my lawn, you youngsters, you young whippersnappers.
Has more jobs for you in New Haven.
I don't care. There you go. Clap trap, I don't care. How about that? I told you what for. Oh, get wrecked, nerd.
Time to play. Time to play.
What the fuck did this pesto?
Pound.
Anyway. You young whippersnappers, you don't know what fraps was like. I had to record my whole hard drive space just for a 20-minute episode. Dextery, oh gosh. Or DX Story as it's called. Oh my gosh. And then Bandicam came out. Oh gosh. Oh, Bandicam as well. Good lordy loo. Hey, listen. Bandicam still worked. You just had to pay for it. And then it would work, and then sometimes it would blow up your computer. You just had to guess which day it was. Did you catch it on a good day or a bad day? Back in my times when I was in Vietnam. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. What have I done? Whoops. PewDiePie used Bandicam. Look, I used Bandicam for a while, and then I figured, Bandicam is subpar. So I went, where the freaky frack am I going? Back off. And you guys too, back off. Where am I going? I'm supposed to go up here. Yeah, Bandicam was the day, chat. But I will say, for what it was in the day, Bandicam helped a lot of YouTubers save on hard drive space, because Fraps was like, Fraps would just melt your hard drive. I kid you not, you would record a 30-minute episode of something, and then Fraps was just like, hey, yeah, how you doing, daddy? Nice hard drive you got there. Would be a shame if I just ate all the space, huh? Nom 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 nom. That was Bandicam back. Not Bandicam, Fraps. Nom 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 nom. Look at all this hard drive space. You would be recording. You would be in the middle of recording Slender Man. Oh, and we didn't have like Adobe proper stuff for editing back then. Good lordy, Lou. Oh Lord, don't talk to me about screencasts. Please do not talk to me about screencasts. Dear Lord in heaven. What is this? Have I been here? Yeah, I'm running now. Oh. Yeah, I kid you not, chat. Things were very different back in the day. Very different back in the day. But I suppose that's just a part of human evolution, right? And if you think about it, YouTubing, like as a career, is not even that old. It really isn't that old. Hey, valid user, thank you for the comments on the YouTube videos. Really appreciate the kiss, marry, kill cam. But you are definitely right about Lucinda, baby. Lucinda's a big old smooch. I need to stop being so horny for date everything. I really do. I really do. I need to stop being so horny for date everything. But, Lucinda Lavish. Where's my wife? I need her to cosplay. Glorious cosplay idea, not gonna lie. Anyway. I mean, what? Who said that? Oh. How nice. This is all good for, you know, selling purposes. But yeah. Are we done reminiscing, chat? Are we gonna go back to complaining, or do we want to reminisce a little more? I tried it myself, but I never had the time or opportunity to really commit to it, so just turned it down a lot like a hobby. The thing is, I've consigned myself to doing this as a hobby. I've got a day job and I'm happy with my day job. I want people to understand that I'm happy with my day job. The reason I would want to do this full time is because it allows me to be creative. That's number one. And then number two, it allows me to have that interaction with people and try and use that kind of platform to do charity stuff, to you know, help the world be a little bit of a better place, and to give people a platform where they can just come and chill and watch a video, just watch a guy play a game, deliver commentary, and have fun. But and I'll be the first one to admit this, right? I missed my chance. And I'm going to tell you how. Because when I started YouTubing, I never did editing. I didn't. I never edited. That was problem number one. Problem number two, I didn't put up thumbnails. And problem number three, I didn't make sure that my thumbnails were good. But I will also say, not to my credit, are you actually an uncle? It depends on the perspective. Am I a physical uncle to like my brothers and my sister being, you know, parents? No. If Krim was here, I would say yes, but Krim is a brother from another mother. So technically I'm an uncle, but also technically not. So it's a matter of perspective. But as an uncle of the internet, because I'm so fucking old, I've been here when MatPat started, I was here when MatPat started, and I was here when MatPat left. Then yes. An uncle I am. Okay? An uncle I am. And you know what? You whippersnappers better show respect to your uncle. Grumble, grumble, old man person. No, I'm not a literal uncle. As in, like, immediate family, I don't know if my mother's gonna see grandkids. But my sister can't have kids, or she doesn't want to. My one brother might, though. He might have kids. What the fricky frack? Where am I going? When's the age when you reach grandpa status? What am I now? 32. 3 more years. I'm an uncle of 2 beautiful kids. Aw. I just want to point out how cool that is. I want to point out how cool that is. Are you the fun uncle? Are you teaching them Dungeons and Dragons? That's the first thing I'll ask though. Have you started their training in D&D?
I'll TC the vehicle.
Whee! Okay, where am I going? I need to actually go this. I can't go this way.
Greetings! Hangover has more jobs for you in New
Yeah, I'll go there just now.
There are new missions available at the new Haven bounty board.
I should take your name. Me and my sister are the only ones in our family without kids at this point. Oh, no. Listen, that's fine. Not everyone must, should or want to have kids. Once they master D&D, you get them onto Pathfinder. I prefer D&D over Pathfinder. I just think... Look, Pathfinder has got a lot of better mechanics than D&D sometimes, but also not always. What am I doing? Al. Can't say I enjoy being an uncle myself, but I'm always happy to hear uncle's story. I don't know. It's nice to have that opportunity to, like, you know, be able to, you know, teach other people's kids something, and you know they can always come to you for advice and things like that. But I think for me, that is where I want to stay with it. I don't want to go any further than just being like a fun uncle and, you know, give them advice, and that would be ideally where my life would just be content. You know? And again, I'm not dissuading anyone from having kids. I will tell you now. 2 of my favorite people on this planet are Krim and Azurakab. They are 2 of the greatest people I know in the history of planet Earth, and they have this beautiful 1-year-old, almost 2-year-old little girl, right? Wonderful little lady. She's so well behaved and everything. And I enjoy bringing... Can't wait to buy that book. There's the ABCs of D&D, chat. I can't wait to train my little niece. Be like, if you can talk, you can D&D. Your training begins now. So say Uncle Rusty. You know what I mean? I'm a funkle? What is a funkle? Oh, a fun uncle. Oh, oops. I'm being turreted. Wow, those rockets! Hold on. I have the elephant gun for this. Hold on. Boop. I'm just gonna stay here. Shoot the turret, damn you! Hold on. Everyone, your uncle is getting laid out here. There we go. Okay, now to deal with you. What? That looked like it was coming directly at me. Yeah, see, that is how Keita and I feel, right? So we're married, but we are content with just being with ourselves. And Valid User, I'm 1,000,000% sure you're gonna find someone. You are a magnificent human being, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if you tell yourself otherwise, don't make me come over there. Don't make Uncle Rusty come and talk to you. Uh-oh. Whoa! Motherfucker. Wreck. Oh! Gosh darn it. Die, damn you! I will only bring kids in if I can guarantee a good to great upbringing. Exactly. I'm not just gonna. And that story of yeah, but you'll make it work. No. No. I wouldn't mind a visit from Uncle Rusty. Maybe you can teach me D&D. How do you feel if we call you so, mister? I feel like an uncle. I feel old. So do it. Vindicate me like my viewbots do. You know what I mean, chat? You know my viewbots? My scores amounts of viewbots? You know, the ones I got my Twitch partnership with? Oh, man. I feel so vindicated. I cannot be sitting here. Ooh. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. Die, damn you! Okay, now we wait. You know what I mean, chat? All my scores amounts of view bots. I don't even know if I can whack a headshot from here.
Critical hit.
Oh my lord, my aim. That was actually a good shot. No one can tell me otherwise. That was actually a very decently well placed headshot. Anyway, back to talking about, you know, being an uncle and an auntie and all of those things. How long have we been streaming for? I've been talking the entire time, and we've been streaming for 2 hours. I love it. Oh! Stop hitting me. Stop shooting yourself. Stop shooting yourself. I hope they put that kind of gun in Borderlands 4, where if you shoot it, he starts just shooting himself. Stop shooting yourself. Stop shooting yourself. Stupid idiot. Anyway. Yeah. Listen, chat, if I haven't said it before, you are wonderful people. I want to point that out there. You guys are all wonderful human beings. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the kindness. Thank you that we could just sit here together, talk to each other, stare deeply into each other's eyes. You know? Deeply and sensually. Especially the sensual part. I'm all for that. The sensual part? Oh, man. You don't even understand. Especially the sensual part. That's my favorite part. I mean, what? Whoa. So this is on the other side. So you know what? I'm first going to go get the meat. And then I'm going to do the other thing. Yes, Patcherman. What's up? So chat, officially, chat, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Jeez. Oh no. Wow. What do you actually have for sale here? I will take the bouncing betties and equip those. Okay, cool. Anyway, so we are now officially halfway done with the year, chat. So I want to know from you all. Yes, but I think you'll get shot first. See how that happened? Making too much noise. If you're gonna die, die quietly, please. Jeez. You're disturbing the guests. What goals have you set out this year for yourself, and how many of those goals have you accomplished? You go first before I go. We are halfway done with the year. So what have you done so far that you are, and you can't tell me anything sarcastically. I want you to be 100% legit when we have this conversation. No sarcasm, no self-demeaning. You know? I don't want any self-demeaning sass. I want to know what you guys did so far that you are proud of yourself for. That's what I want to know. I want to hear about your goals and your dreams. Okay, cool. This is fun. This is a fun game. I need to play this more often. I think once I'm done with this one, I'll play Borderlands 2. This is my first legendary weapon. I want to finish as much as I can for my studies. Finish the first half perfectly, and the second one is still going. My goal was to be less sarcastic. Didn't work. Lies. Get a girlfriend, get a job, get fit, get out of my depression. I got 2 of them, kept one, working on the other 2. Hey, listen. Small steps, right? Small steps. That's how we do. Small steps towards our goal, chat. Small steps. What is this pistol? Anyone else see this pistol? I can't believe I finally got a legendary pistol. It only took the whole game. Anyway. Chat, listen, I want you guys to know that whatever goals you've set, number 1, you got this. Okay? This is not like, you know, a bit where Uncle Rusty gives Uncle advice kind of deal. I want you guys to understand when I say these things, I mean them 100% legit. Okay? Be proud of yourself, because I am. Whatever goals you've set forward, 1 step at a time. You are doing more. Listen here. You guys are doing more than most people do every day. Even if you get up and do one little thing, is that pistol better than the current one? This one has unending firepower, plus 10 ammo regeneration, plus 40% damage. Versus, yeah, chance to cause explosions. But, I mean, let's see. Quick reload. Okay, why is you not doing the thing? It's a lot of damage. Oh! Was that 1,000 damage I just saw?
Oh, you know that hurt.
Oh my lordy. I can't aim worth shit, but you know. Okay, see. This is where this comes in. Whee! I did 1 damage landing on it. Super Mario style. Anyway. You guys are doing more than most people are doing, right? Some people wish that they could like sit and do their goals and do their dreams, and then they just never do it. Y'all are doing more than most people do. So be proud of yourself. What the fuck? Bruh, what is the crit on this thing?
Target hit.
What is the crit on this? Anyway. I need some protection 5 armor and some pills. I'm not getting any... I'm not losing any ammo. Look at that. My ammo has not gone down. Firing this pistol. Literally. Oh! Oh? Nah, worse. I don't like those transfusion ones. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm not using them correctly. I wonder if Ginger Ninja is still here. I wonder how proud they'd be of me right now. But anyway. Some of my goals, chat. I managed to release a song. I did. I managed to release a song. Me. This guy. We managed to release a song. Okay, the shotgun is starting to fall off. But not enough to dissuade me.
Bites the dust.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start looking at a different shotgun now. Oh no, my handy dandy shot blaster. Anyway. I managed to release music. I did. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I am super proud of that. We're almost close to 8,000 subscribers. I say that when we're like 800 off, and I don't know how I'm gonna make it that more people subscribe, but you know. Okay, so I was trying to release the song. How much size do I need to download it? You only need to go to Spotify, or just type in exclamation Spotify. Song is really nice. Thank you. Thank you. I tried real hard. Whether or not the song goes places, that is up to the wider internet. And songs are very subjective, right? Songs are very subjective. So I am well prepared for people to tell me, no, this song is garbage. Ew, gross, never make music again. You know? Because people will do that. But a lot of people were happy with the song, so, you know, I can't complain.
For another pound of flesh.
Her. And I'm working on my next song, which I'm also happy about. So, you know, I'm doing things, chat. I'm doing things that I didn't think I would do, because honestly, music was not on my major priority list to do. Ah, what the fricky frick? Oh, my face, my face! He just fell through. Can I use the song if I want to include it in my clips? You're welcome to. You might get copyright slammed, I think, because it is on YouTube Music. They'll ping me. They're like, hey, someone's using your music. Blah, 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 blah. You're welcome to. I don't mind. If it goes onto TikTok, maybe TikTok will eventually catch on to the song. I don't know. Bruh, this pistol is actually like... Okay, how much damage does this thing do compared to... Oh, you know, but this is one of those burst rifles, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, I don't like that one. But we're getting closer to our next sub goal, which is nice. Gonna be honest with you guys. I would like to get to 8,000 subscribers before the year ends. We passed, what, 7K this year as well. So that was pretty nice. And like I said, I'm in no rush. I know maybe eventually it'll take a long time. But I know we will make 10,000 eventually. Right? Oh my lord, please just shoot. I'm just gonna drop this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. if and when I hit 10,000, I will feel so much better. But I'm also no longer putting a timeline on hitting these things, you know? I'm not. I don't care when we hit 10,000. I don't care. After that, it'll be the 100,000 one, but that could also take... That could literally take forever to do. Like, unless something major happens with the channel, I'll be real with y'all. I don't think we'll hit it anytime soon. It might take another couple of years, if I'm honest. But you know what? It's about the journey, right? I think YouTube should have days where they highlight smaller channels. So here's the problem, Patchy. And I think my channel is currently in that kind of limbo. I am not considered what people call a small channel anymore. Right? I think if you're like 5,000 and below, you're considered a small channel. I'm in that like middleweight limbo. What the freaky frack? How am I gonna what? Oh? Can I shoot it down? Okay, clearly not. Something tells me I gotta go up this way and then jump off there. That's what it looks like. So maybe. Yeah, no, I don't know what YouTube is trying to accomplish with this whole AI generated channel bullshit lately. But yeah, I suppose another man's treasure is another man's treasure, right? And it's so easy to make an AI channel now that goes everywhere. Which, again, kind of sucks because it takes all the hard work of editing and things out of the way. And I think that is what pisses me off a lot about content lately. Is like AI can help you edit, right? And you know what? If AI can help you edit, sure. But that's why a lot of people are going for the more authentic, like less edited channels and stuff, because people don't like AI made things. They don't. It's inauthentic. It literally is an inauthentic thing. And there's like no level of creativity behind it that says, hey, listen, I made this. This is my hard work and things. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Again, maybe it's just me. I fucked that up. Fuck that whole thing up. Just gonna do this. What was that? What did you say? I am not a fan of AI generated content because it's lazy. And you know what the sad thing is? If you look at a lot of the mobile game ads and stuff, if you play games on your mobile that has got those ads, it's such fake bullshit AI generated garbage. And it's just like, this is my hard work I told AI to make. I'm with you there. Yeah, this is my hard work I told you my AI to make. Look, if AI can help you generate like things that will help you, that are creative, like backgrounds for thumbnails. If you can't find the correct background, sure. But if you're gonna tell me that you are an artist and you make emotes, but those emotes are AI generated, you ain't no artist, baby. The bot is. And you're stealing from people. A background, you know, if I can't find the appropriate background for some of my like thumbnails, I go and generate something from Canva, right? But I don't make it that it's like obscenely stupid, hardcore AI edited garbage, because I don't need that. I just need something to put in the background. My thumbnails I do myself. Me, this guy. I make my own thumbnails, chat. I can show you. If you want to see it. I make my own thumbnails from scratch. It took me 3 days to make a prompt. You know what, that right there. Modern art things has gone out of hand anyway. Yeah, no, look. If I want emotes or I want fan art, well, not so much fan art. That is literally up to someone if they want to make fan art of me or not. That was a bad one to use, but if I want art for D&D stuff, right? If I want to do like for my campaign that I'm busy with, I'm just gonna put this down. What's that about better run? Who's really the one that must run, buddy? I think you're the one that must run.
Another notch on my weapon.
Hoi! Okay. If I need D&D art, I will go and look for an artist. If I need new channel art for the channel, which I'll likely have to commission someone to do eventually, I will commission someone to do that. But I must catch them using AI for that kind of stuff. I'd be like, no, I thank you. I want my money back. I could have done this. That's how it is. I'm sorry. Like, you can use AI to help you with a lot of stuff, right? Oh! And they're just standing there letting this happen. They're like, nah, fuck this shit. I'm out. I have no idea I have no problem with AI helping to automate, like, especially IT processes, so like email scanning and stuff like that. Sure. But when it comes to creative processes, it can help you edit, but it mustn't take over the whole process. And that is why I still to this day edit my own stuff. And I'm going to tell you guys why. One, I don't have money to hire an editor. That's the crux of number one, you know. And two, a bot doesn't understand comedic timing. A bot doesn't understand when you're supposed to put in a comedic pause or zoom in on something funny, right? A bot doesn't understand that. Where are you going? What the freaky frack? Personal space! Hi. A bot doesn't understand comedic timing. So if I have a moment in a game where it's funny as hell, a bot is not going to understand you need to put in a slow zoom here. Yeah, you can teach it. But it's not going to understand, hey, listen, I don't want all of the silences edited out, because sometimes in a video you need a silence. Now, if you're doing product promotion and stuff, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's supposed to be used as a tool, not a replacement. And unfortunately, a lot of people are using it as replacement. And that, I think, is what's causing such a major uproar with a lot of places. It's meant to be a tool.
Armaments here.
I'll just sell all this. That's the major crux of the situation. Is people are using this to replace people who do hard work, time, and effort. And it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm all for it helping me doing my you know, IT work and stuff, because guess what? They can't replace me. That's for them. But all these artists that are doing all this hard work just for some bot to come and take it away. Nah. Hey Nova, welcome to the stream. Sorry, you caught us in the middle of a rant here. It's a fine line, right? Because some people swear by it. Some people are like, yeah, you should be integrating AI and this and that and this and that, and there's a reason these things exist. Yes. Exactly. It's a tool. Use it as a tool. And I wish people would get that. I think Neil deGrasse Tyson also said it. He said it should be used as a tool, not as a replacement. Oh, burst guns. Yuck. But this does a lot of damage, so I suppose I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know, chat. Like I said, we are on a very difficult timeline. I use it to help me write emails so I don't sound condescending to my clients. Ah, well, I don't let AI write my emails. If I want to sound condescending, email and condescension is a matter of perspective. As an IT professional, I'm not going to make someone feel like an idiot, but I might drop a hint here and there. As per my previous email, yeah, but see, that's also the problem with customer service, right? Is customers don't understand that there are people behind the screen. That is what people don't understand about customer service. Customers think that they can talk to people just how they want, right? Without repercussion. And I'm like, nah, bitch. No. Nah. That ain't how that's working. I'm here to help you. If you can't treat me with some respect, go fuck yourself. Text can't speak in emotions as how we read and stuff. Look, text can't convey emotion, but it's the way you type an email as well that can convey sarcasm and general rudeness. So I take it bold. Bold is a big no. Red underline and red text is a big no. We had that at one of my previous companies. Oh my gosh. One of the first things they would do is just like red words and underline, and I send it back to them in red text and underline just to be sarcastic as well. I do. Chat, I kid you not, like how I wasn't fired for insubordination, I swear, but like treat people with respect. That's another person on the other side that's working just as hard as you are. Grammar is important too. Exactly. Don't bold underline me. Don't red text me. I will send you the same energy you give me. If not worse, bitch. Because guess what? I ain't got time for your sass. You pissed me off now. Luckily, that's not where I work now. I work for amazing people, but like, they don't give me cuck. Customer service is probably one of the worst industry things ever. And I guess it's the same thing with YouTube, right? Chat, I kid you not. I have a separate Dungeons and Dragons channel that I do exclusively teaching content about spells, mechanics, everything else. Someone commented on one of the videos, how do you have brown hair but an orange beard? And I'm going, it's a Dungeons and Dragons channel, and you're asking me that cuck question. Anyway, it's just like that. Like, YouTube is technically customer service, right? We are delivering entertainment, and if the entertainment is not up to scratch, then people let you know about it, right? But there's also a way to let people know about, hey, listen, this video is not up to standard and stuff. And then there's the YouTube comments. This is not a knock on you over on YouTube, my YouTube community, okay? I'm just saying. YouTube is technically also customer service, so it's one of those cases where we're like, what the fuck are you guys doing up there? So technically, YouTube customer service is like also the comment section on YouTube is just something else. Chat, I kid you not. I swear. It's just like, really? Really? Like, out of all the things you could comment, that's what you comment. I want to speak to your manager? Exactly. Then I just turn around in the spot. Manager here? What the fuck do you want? I don't know, chat. Humans, I don't know. When people want something from someone and they get this whole I'm the customer thing, it's like they suddenly have a god complex. It's like, you will obey my every command. They got like tentacles sprouting out of their face. Their hairline goes comb over, slicked with whatever gross gel is there. They suddenly have a metric truck ton of makeup. And their name changes. Let's see. Oh, hello. Anyway, shotgun time. I'll tell you what I want. Yeah, no, they just want people, yes men. Not experts that have been doing this for a very long time. Oh, no. No. We don't want an IT expert that says, listen, you can't do this. You can't do this. No, they're like, no, sure, we can make it work. It's like people telling me, hey, listen, can you make it so that a shared mailbox can do this and do that? I'm like, my guy, it's a shared mailbox. It doesn't have a license to it. What do you want me to do? It's like, oh my gosh. At my previous company, one of the people logged a ticket as a customer service. They're like, I want my shared mailbox. I want my shared mailbox on my phone. And I'm like, but you know that's literally impossible, right? Like you cannot do that. No, but it must be done. And they go on this whole tirade and they're calling me an idiot and they're calling me incompetent. And I'm like, bitch, if I find you, I will shove your fish and chips up your ass. And it's not all British people, but I have a lot of British friends, and even they say British people are fucking miserable. Anyway, it's too warm. Too warm in here. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Maybe I am just a grumpy asshole, huh? Huh? Maybe I'm just a grumpy ass fuck that just complains too much, you know? Maybe I should learn to understand their needs and wants. You know? Maybe I'm the problem. I never thought about that. You know, chat? Never thought about it like that. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I am incompetent. Maybe I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? Sometimes we have to look at ourselves deep and... No, fuck those guys. I know what I'm talking about. You're not the one who studied IT. Shut up. I don't go to your work and tell you what to do, Karen. Maybe I should. If you're HR, maybe I should get you fired. Just being a terrible human being. Yeah, I'm miserable, but we just like complaining. Yes! Yes! Complainy pants! Oh my gosh, I should not be walking up to someone like that when they have a shotgun. Jeepers. That was pretty painful. Anyway. Maybe, like I said, Chad, maybe I'm just a terrible person. Maybe I'm literally just a terrible, terrible human being, you know? Who doesn't want to help anyone besides himself. Who just sits and complains and bitches. Ugh. It's okay. Fine. Ooh. I'm in your hut of safety. What are you going to do about it, nerd? That's a big old turret. I wonder if this can do anything. Okay, clearly not. It's like, it's right up there. That's basically normal human nature, though. What? To complain. Look. People pleasing isn't fun. And unfortunately, like, a lot of jobs require it. And I think that's the big thing that upsets people so, is that so many jobs require people pleasing. Because it's just like... Hey Theo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How do you do? Sorry, we're just Listen, let me show you what a real shotgun does, buddy. Anyway. People pleasing isn't fun. And unfortunately, a lot of people have a very anxious attachment style to it. And, oh no, what happened? Oh no, ooh. Chrome sidearm, highly effective versus shields, chance to electrocute enemies, a gift from Papa Chrome. Okay. I mean, I want to check it out, so I'm going to do that. And put that on that. Okay. Sure.
All right.
Remember, chat, if you have not hit the subscribe button over on YouTube, do the thing, because we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. Been following for like 8 years. Oh, well, thank you.
Or did you? I'm always watching you, friend. Be careful. Others are starting to see their own opportunity.
Yeah, I can see so. Including you. I get the feeling you are going to betray me. Anyway. Thank you, Theo. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you for being on this journey for so long. Man, you were there when the fear days were there. When the Bookum adventure days were there. Oh, God. That's some terrible content there. Oh, yeah. We don't talk about that, Uncle Rusty. It may be necessary, but it's not good for one's mental health. No, it isn't. It is not. And, like, the big thing is about being a customer service representative. And remember, you're going to have customer service in just about everything you do, right? Because you always have to do something for someone. It just depends on how people treat you. And what I found is if you are like a direct customer representative, whether that be a waiter, or whether that be a chef, or whether that be an IT individual working at first level, people are horrible. And they don't have a sense of common decency. That's the big problem that we have with customer services. People don't understand that life moves on. And that something not getting done today will not kill you. But no, we must yell at the IT guy to sort out stuff. You know, IT takes fucking time and effort to sort shit out. Being a waiter, that is a difficult job. People can tell you what they want. People can tell you what they want. That is a difficult job because, one, you have to be steady on your feet. And you're on your feet for 10 hours a day, right? 10 plus hours a day, you're on your feet. Empathy and understanding goes both ways. Customers don't get it. Exactly. I fully understand when someone's frustrated. I know. I always try to sympathize with them first, and it actually worked a few times, and they apologized to me later on. But if not, I learned difficult words. Exactly. Like, it is difficult. Like, I take waitering just like as that, right? Just as that. I'm pretty sure I can go to the scrapyard from here. I take just waitering. That in and of itself is a very, very difficult, demanding job. And so many people think it's easy. Yeah, but anyone can be a waiter. No. 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 You have to have an insurmountable amount of patience. You have to go and clean up tables that someone might have vomited on. You have to deal with noisy kids, and you do, because kids are noisy. I love this gun immediately. This gun is amazing. I love this gun immediately. I love this gun immediately. Immediately, this gun, I love it. No, not talk! I will go to New Haven when I'm good and ready. Claptrap, don't make me scrap you, bitch. I love this gun immediately. Immediately, this little sidearm pistol, I love it immediately. Immediately, I love it. Anyway, coming back to Uncle Rusty's advice. And I feel like that is just a generational thing. Like, learn patience. And I'm going to talk because I'm not an overly patient person, but I will not be rude to waiters and to people giving me, customer service. I will be rude with you if you're rude to me first, though. Like, I'm not expecting you to smile, and a smile goes a long way. You can just be kind to the people helping you. You don't have to ask them their life story, but just like treating people like human beings. Maybe that's good stuff. Maybe that's good life advice, Just treat people with kindness, and maybe people will treat you with kindness back. Man, chat, we've been doing a lot of ranting today. Have I said anything about Borderlands in like the last half an hour? Have I said anything about Borderlands in the last half an hour? I'm just casually playing, talking out my ass. Also, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, do that. Do that right now. I dare you. You know what? You won't. You won't. No balls. Tell your friends you won't. No balls. People in any position, power, have the luxury to be impatient when they are not the one, when they are the one asking for. But you see, that's a case of humility. And that is a case of someone just not understanding, hey, yo, at any point in time, the people you step on will be the same people you have to kiss ass on the way back up. You do. And that's what people don't understand is people have any good tips on defeating a hangover? If you are in South Africa, we call it the green ambulance. Spa letter, cream soda. Oh my lord, where am I going? Bruh, my map direction following is bad. I'm gonna point that out there. I'm a terrible map follower. Eggs, bacon, and cream soda, exactly. You need greasy food. And a big poop. Well, pooping is subjective, right? Not everyone has a good time pooping. Okay, I think it is this way. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going at this point in my existence playing this game. I'm gonna climb out here because, you know, I'll walk it. Driving in this game is weird. A good hangover, we call it green ambulance, but I don't know. So it was weird for me to find out that cream soda is different colors all over the world. I initially just thought it was green everywhere. It's not. So we call it green ambulance in South Africa. We also have a thing called Babalas Biltong, which is like a mixture of like spicy beef jerky with oily stuff, and it's really good. It's really, really good. I will say that. Really good. Okay, I'm gonna let that thing do its thing. That would be my best advice for a hangover. It's like you need oily and greasy food because it absorbs a lot of that alcohol that's sitting in your system, busy poisoning you. Curry is also good. I would say just be careful on how hot you have the curry because sometimes an overly spicy meal can yeah, we have cream soda over here is green. It's called Spa Letter Green. And it's like in UK cream soda is clear. What do you mean? Okay, hold on. I have display capture on. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Cream soda Spa-Letter. No, you fucking idiot. There. This is what ours looks like. I don't drink radioactive. This is what ours looks like, chat. This is our cream soda. This is what South African cream soda looks like. I kid you not. We call it the green ambulance. You drink this, and it tastes like cream soda. It's literally cream soda. You drink this, and your hangover goes poof. There's a reason this is called a green ambulance. I did not know it was a different color everywhere in the world. I didn't know. I think in Australia, what is it? Here, it's pink, brown, or clear. See? Pink! Pink and brown. Brown by us, I think, is Stony. Stony soda. Ginger beer. This is our brown drink. And I Am Brew. I Am Brew by us is also brown. But these two are our brown cold drinks. So Stony is like a ginger beer thing. And then you get Spa Letter I Am Brew. We call it rocket fuel. Yes! Will it give me radiation poisoning? Well, it depends. How good is your system? It might ask you for your wallet because it's from South Africa. Google cream soda UK. Yeah, now I actually want to see this now. I actually want to see this ish. Cream soda UK. Cream soda UK. Hold on. I need to see this dish. What? That's clear. There's nothing in there. That's TV static in a bottle. EU Fanta Orange. Really? Hold on. EU Fanta Orange. EU Fanta Orange. Whoa! What the freaky frack is that? What? Am I gonna turn into a badass ghoul from Fallout? Well, I mean, you might be inclined to rob someone. I think that's just a South African nature. What the hell is this? Hold on. What the? It's the good stuff? I mean, I would love to try some UK Fanta Orange now. I would. Because we have this one. We have the very orange, like, Fanta. I want to try this one. It's just coloring? I would think so. Doesn't make sense. Oh, man. Did I ever learn something today? Gonna learn today. Gonna learn today. See, chat? This is why it's fun to come to Uncle Rusty streams. We learn everything over here. Also, did you subscribe? Did you tell your friends? I told you, no balls if you didn't. Have I tried dandelion and burdock before? We don't have them here. We don't have those here, unfortunately. I would love to try, but we don't have those here. Would be cool. I would love to try these things. Die, bitch. We don't have those here. We've got weird, wonderful cold drinks in South Africa, but I don't think we have like an actual like South African brew. That's for the cream soda. See? The Fanta Orange, I don't know. I would love to try the Fanta Orange. You had it in Italy? Oh, I'm jealous. Is it completely different? Really? What about Fresca? Do we have that in South Africa? Look, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't really have anything that's like South African brewed. There's like sweetened and carbonated orange juice. Really? We used to? Well, if we did, we don't anymore. If we did, we don't anymore. I'll say that much. If we did, we don't anymore. Wrecked. Isn't Stony South African? I think it is. But I mean, I don't drink copious amounts of Stony because Stony is Stony is rough. Stony is rough. Hello, Tennis. Janestown. Secret rendezvous. Okay. Suppose we need to go then. Isn't there like a fast travel here by you, Tannis? Or not just fast travel? Okay. You want me to go over here? We do though? Such as? I think Osparletta is ours, apparently specifically Fanta Grape. Ooh, okay, look, but Fanta Grape is nice. Although it wouldn't surprise me if we start losing access to those cold drinks as well. Honestly, losing access to so many good cold drinks and stuff that was supposed to be like just ours. That, you know, I have no faith in the system anymore. I don't. Half the stuff that we grew up with is gone.
I asked Pierce to give you Class A clearance, and she declined, so I stole her robotic arm until she'd give it to you. you should have little trouble moving forward. Are we friends? I think I would enjoy that.
Tennis? Are you okay? Oh, is appetizer and grapetizer ours? Damn. Okay, listen. I didn't know that because I thought appetizer and grapetizer were overseas products. I'm fucking proudly South African now, baby. Proudly South African. You kidding me? Damn. Oh, I feel great now. Oh. I need to stop making Jack 8 noises. I do. I don't know why, but I do. Although, I make a great... The UK is in a heat wave and it sucks. What is the temperature there for you guys at the moment? I partner with them for bottling factories. Oh, damn. See, I don't know these things. I should do more research in life. Listen, I know, okay? I'm not going there specifically because you're there, nerd. Well, come on, then.
Greetings! Helena Pierce has more jobs for you in New Haven.
How are you making those noises? Can't wait to play Borderlands 2 and remember how much more improved the Gibbs were. I might just go like on a whole Borderlands playthrough series here. Remy threatened me with Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. So I wanted to ask you guys, would you rather watch it as a YouTube series or as a live stream? Remy threatened me and I was like, you know what? Bet. Let's do it. But I think we want more opinions. So before a classic, hey Aaron, how do you do? Welcome to the stream. 31 in the houses, what? Both? You guys want both? Am I going to rant through all Borderlands? It depends on how much people piss me off. So do you want me? Just do you want me to rant all through the Borderlands? Is that what you want to do? Okay, so Remy, people are voting on both. I don't know if Remy is still alive though. We want you. I'm taken. Sorry, chat. I mean, what? Who said that? Remy is in Australia, so I'll relay the message to them if they have gone to bed. Go full Kraken. Okay, bet. Every single Borderlands I will rant the entire time, just because you asked nicely, chat. Just because you asked nicely, I will rant for you in every Borderlands at least once per live stream. There you go. You got it, chat. You got it. Fuck. Eh? Oh, I'm broken. Okay, well, that's fine by me. I don't care. Okay. I'm just gonna sell this-ish. Tactician mod. I don't really need that. Get rid of all of these things. I'm everywhere. Okay, Remy. Chat said that they would like both a live stream and a YouTube series. So you have your answer now. I hope that helps you with your decision. Are you the ghost? Shh, shh, shh. No one knows. No one has to know about my ghostliness. But Remy is awesome. I just want to point that out, chat. Remy is one of the kindest and most cool individuals I know. And they've been a long time supporter of the channel. So I really just want to say thanks to each and every single one of you. New and veterans of the RPL / Uncle Rusty era. You guys made coming back to live streaming a lot easier for me. I'm just saying. You guys have made coming back to live streaming a lot easier for me. Because I'm going to be honest with you all, I was very iffy coming back to this kind of thing. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for just making this just so much better for me again and allowing me to entertain you, and just the sheer amount of support I've received, and you guys just chilling here listening to me rant about, you know, what the fuck? I'm whatever you want me to be. Daddy Remy. No, no, no. Need to stop doing that. Will Remy be my bestie if I ask nicely? Can you be my Uncle Lusty? I don't know, chat. That takes a while.
Database. Your DNA.
I don't know. You can ask Remy. I don't know if Remy will, but you know, you can ask Remy. Just be respectful towards Remy. Remy's cool. Remy honestly is one of the best people I know. Legitimately.
I command the bridge to descend.
I demand the bridge to descend. Cool. You've outlived your usefulness. Fathered. But there you go, Remy. You got your answer. If you want to sync me with Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, let's do it. Do it. Release your anger, Anakin. Do it. Although, I feel like if Anakin had just stayed where he was, everything would have been fine.
Fragment at the trash coast. Unfortunately, in your way are the inhabitants of Jamestown, who smell of alcohol and ignorance. They like science
Smell of
as much as
alcohol
I like
and
the idea of
ignorance.
Music. Music is wasteful and stupid.
What? Music is wasteful? No! Dennis! Who hurt you? Music is not wasteful and stupid. You calling my song stupid? Ma'am, I will shoot you. I mean, what? Who said that? Couldn't have been me. Imagine music is wasteful and stupid. I mean, she might have a point, but still. Nah. I don't think I could live in a world without music. I'm collecting besties like I collect Pokemons. I'll catch them all. I mean, it depends on the Pokemon, though, doesn't it? Like, Grimer and Muck. Not being funny. It's a tough Pokemon to want to catch, you know? I didn't expect resistance. That the person I meant to speak to? They look weird. But then again, I look weird, so can't judge. Boy. No Pokemon gets left behind? Fair. Fair. But I to be honest with you, cheap as Christmas.
Can I help you?
Can I help you? Oh, I still need to speak. What? Aren't you the guy I'm meant to be speaking to?
Can I help you?
Turn in.
Can I help you?
What? Have I tried Grounded? Yes. So, I played Grounded before it fully released. I beat the Brood Mother on my own. I hated that fight because, one, I have a severe case of arachnophobia. And two, she had these stupid damn fucking spawns. Oh my gosh. Fucking hell. Stupid spawns. Every time I got close, she would have all these little adlings come along, and I would lose my temper. But eventually, I beat her. I played until the sandbox update, and then those antlions were ridiculous. And I had the best gear in the game at that point. And I was like, okay, well, they need to nerf and buff some stuff. And then the game came out, and then I played it a little bit, but I didn't really have too many people to play it with. But now Grounded 2 is coming out. And apparently it's even bigger. The live said it ended for a second. I might have just lost some frames there for a second. Should be okay. Should be okay. Should be okay. Grounded 2 was announced. And now there are scorpions and even bigger spiders and more bugs and a bigger yard and a bigger everything. And I don't know how to feel about it. I like Grounded. I think Grounded was a great idea on the Honey, I Shrunk My Kids
These
thing.
criminals control access to the trash coast. Dispose of what you will so you can investigate further.
Jeez. Okay, Tannis. Real violent, huh? It's gonna be a shocking end for you, my bro. Oh, you know. Better than I am. What do you think about Grounded? Get off me. Brilliant film. Was really good. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no. I like Grounded. I think Grounded is a great survival game. I do. I think Grounded is a great survival game. And I think it's one of the best games made, if I'm honest. I'm hyped for Writable Bug Friends. Yeah! Okay, listen, if you guys are gonna kill me, then at least one of you stay close so that should I go down, there we go. Oh no, that's Janus. That's not good. Oh, is there one close by? No, it's just you. Oh well, I'm dead. Motherfucker. It's the first time we died in a while. I hate it. I'm finishing this before we go. Fee of 19,000! Bruh! What was that fee? Are you kidding me? What was that fee? 19K? I was talking about Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Yep. I watched that ages ago. That was a ridiculous movie. What? Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. Now it's okay. Wasn't it more money? The more money you have, the more money you lose. Yep. 19,000. Oh. It's worse than when I played Stardew Valley and I had to spend all that money buying a golden clock. Oh. Whoa, buddy. Yeah. Nicola is a friend of mine. What? There was a challenge? Suffering from success? Ah, well. You know, I just have to go to a forest now. And then film it. I'm prepping my villain art, chat. What do you think the most villainous thing is I can do? I can tell everyone that Skyrim belongs to the Imperials. Oh! For the longest time, everyone was like, oh, Skyrim belongs to the Nords. You have your field of view for like 45? Oh, God. I could never. What is Borderlands about? So Borderlands is about 4 vault hunters trying to find this vault for riches. And you run around the world murdering a whole bunch of like weird psychos and stuff. And generally, it's a looter shooter. That's what it is at its base. It's a looter shooter. You shoot. You try and find weird guns that do wonderful things. Okay, I dare you. I dare you. What the fuck? Okay, so I get it, but I also don't get it. Okay, makes complete sense. I think that was a reference to Tesla. I think it's like kill a certain amount of enemies with an electric weapon, I suppose. But yeah, that's what Borderlands is about. Borderlands is all about running around, shooting people, getting cool guns, playing the story, becoming rich, villainous, become a health insurance company CEO. Oh! Yeah, listen, I don't want to go that far. I was thinking just telling people that, you know, Skyrim belonged to the Imperials or side with the Brotherhood of, you know? Okay. Maybe I will. You don't know me. You don't know me. Ew. Something's in my eye. Hold on. What was the other thing? Side with the Brotherhood in Fallout, in the Fallout universe. Was there a bunch of douchebags? I don't know. I don't know. Ugh. My eyeball is itchy now. This is a great pistol, honestly. Yeah. Be a landlord. Wow. Damn. That's just evil. Get wrecked. Okay. I just want to turn this question and then I think we'll call it for today. But I've thoroughly enjoyed this stream. This was fun. And Borderlands is a fun game. It is. It's an absolutely fun game. If you haven't played it, I would 100% recommend. Play the game. Obviously at your own leisure. Take it one step at a time. There's no, like, set difficulty. Don't leave me. Listen, I've been streaming for 3 hours, okay? My eyeball is itchy and I have... How about a healthcare CEO in the USA? Jeez. There's healthcare in the US? What? Got me. See, the whole thing about free healthcare is it actually has to work. Now here where we are in the good old sunny side of South Africa, we don't really have free healthcare unless you go to like the public hospitals. But the big thing about us is if we need to go to a doctor, we walk in, we pay them the fee, and we get seen to. In America, as far as I understand, or at least in Canada, they have to prescribe to you a GP.
Can I help you?
Spread the word. Okay, I'll spread the word, baby. I'll spread the word. You got it. Okay, I'm gonna just... Ugh. Okay, let me just quit here, and then we'll go to the Just Chat screen for a bit. Should be not that one, this one. There we go. Okay. That was a fun rant. That was a fun stream. I'll likely be back tomorrow with more rants and streams. So if you're here for the rants or if you're here for the stream, either way, I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing. We're on the way to 10,000 subscribers, Chad. I would love to hit it this year still, but you know what? Let's just go at one goal at a time. Please tell your friends. I'm going to go and make sure that Uno is uploaded. I think it is. So I need to record more. Date everything. The game where you can date your oven. I'm here for you. Oh, well, thank you, Chad. When people say they're here to watch me, I really appreciate it. I do. I actually do. It's like, damn. Like, literally, thank you. Means a ton. I can't begin to tell you guys how much that means to me. Because you guys rock. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all are amazing people. And I'm saying this to everyone, right? Whether you're lurking, whether you're chilling, whether you're just doing your thing, whether you chat, whether you don't chat, whether you come in to say hello and leave, it doesn't matter. What matters is I just want to say thank you guys for just being amazingly wonderful human beings, just for being awesome, and just being an amazing community. Honestly, just thank you for being an amazing community. And, oh, man, I'm very blessed. I may not have 1 million subscribers. I may not have even 10,000 subscribers. I'm a Twitch partner, but people will probably argue otherwise. But I can honestly say I have one of the greatest communities ever. You guys rock. I'm still trying to find, while I'm glazing you, chat, I'm just trying to find who we can raid out here to. Because there's not a lot of people playing this game particularly. So I'm open to suggestions. for those that are on Twitch, Infinity Nikki, League of Legends. I mean, what? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. What? No. League? I love League. Yeah, League of Legends is great. You know? Okay. No, did you just go offline? No, don't tap. No! Okay, well, that kind of ruined my day. That person just went offline just as I was about to raid them. How rude, how inconsiderate. How do you not know I'm coming to raid you? Huh? Okay. I think a lot of people like Shenmue, right? So I'm going to send y'all off to Shenmue. Imagine going off while I'm trying to raid you. Like, oh, God. Just like the inconsideracy. How dare they take care of themselves? Gosh. Okay. I love you, chat. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll probably play more Borderlands. We'll play some other stuff. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll see what we do. Until next time, Uncle Rusty says, brush your teeth, you filthy, unwashed swine.